Clyde Strickland. He said, "Jason, I had a vision. I felt the Lord impressed upon me world revival."
The initial guardrails around this whole movement was around all facilitation of acts around peace and unity. Different expressions, different acts of kindness personified, over the internet, promoting being kind to each other. As simple as that, it was full of spirit.
We saw an outpouring of people in downtown Atlanta that came from all over Metro Atlanta and even out of state to attend this event on a Saturday, on people's days off. And it gave me hope. It gave me encouragement in what God plans.
Lean on me, come on, hey, say, when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
Let us now unveil this magnificent statue that I saw Stan and Kathy there in Athens, Georgia, molding this, and now is a beautiful bronze statue of Dr. King.
The significance of this unveiling today has to do with the fact that he grew up in this neighborhood. I grew up in this neighborhood, and it gives an opportunity for those who will visit here to connect to what he represents.
I take great pride in the existence of this park simply because it's right across the street from where he lived. We have a right to feel proud. A statue of Martin Luther King right here in the center of the city, right across the street from his home and not far from City Hall or the Centennial Park and all of that, is a symbol of what we have yet to do.
When peace like a river.
It is only fitting that his statue will sit in this Rodney Cook Senior Peace Park, along with a statue of the great John Lewis, as well as a statue, as mentioned, of Ambassador Andrew Young. He left a lifetime of legacy, one of the greatest legacies of all time.
The one thing I can say now, the God who is above us is now looking down on his creation that he created. And he is today just so honored that we have come together as his people.
I am grateful for the things that you have done. Yes, I'm grateful for the victories we've won. I could go on and on and on.
We got to start turning out for peace and love and unity. Out of this peace park, I see peace rising up all around the world. And when we do that, God will heal the land, and the world will be a better place.
Oh, happy day, oh, happy day, when Jesus won, when Jesus won, when Jesus won, when Jesus won, when Jesus won.
I just thank everybody who came together to make this a beautiful occasion, a historic occasion actually. And I really want everyone to make their way to the Peace Park. And anytime you may feel sad or want to reflect on life, I invite you to come to the Martin Luther King Jr. statue.
Dr. Martin Luther King means so much in my life, such an inspiration. And everybody here today, the words that everybody shared today was so magnificent. I feel so honored and humbled. People care, and once people care, then they'll start to listen. And all these things coming together are getting people to care, now listen, and we'll make fans out of them, and we'll start to make a difference in the world.
May this great statue of Dr. King and the 15 others to come to this park be an inspiration for all generations that we in Atlanta stand for peace.
With the hard work of so many, our city has continued to work towards our ideals of a unique place where we all work together towards Dr. Martin Luther King's beloved community.
This one's for the world. Nothing's going to compare to this. My role in this was to stay true to wanting it to be a monument of Martin Luther King talking to God. Not just another portrait of him, but one that showed his faith. I feel so blessed. I mean, I felt so unworthy of doing this piece of art, but it was meant to be.
It's a fitting kickoff for the World Peace Revival, and very pleased to be a part of that. All the people here are rock stars, and just to be able to kind of bring it to life and move it now forward. It's in our hands now.
It feels incredible. It's a sense of joy and humility in it, also a sense of honor, but a huge sense of responsibility. The responsibility and the commission that we've been shared to move forward with, following the legacy of Dr. King, it is a massive responsibility, and one that I do not receive lightly, one that I will honor and keep working hard to keep moving this movement forward.
The people of goodwill have prevailed. And I think this is a statue not just to Martin Luther King, but it's a statue that symbolizes the people of goodwill in and around Atlanta and Georgia and throughout the South End nation that are trying to make his dream a reality.
I want people to leave and be reinvigorated, to connect with the nonviolent struggle for peace and freedom and justice in our world.
I think that we touched way more people than we would have ever touched if it was just boots on the ground. I mean, we were able to reach out to the entire world. I love the dove-shaped Bible that's in his hands, and I love the fact that he's receiving more so than that he's preaching anything. And that's where all blessings come, is from the Father.
I just want to thank all of our sponsors for really trusting me and helping to bring Clyde's vision to life, because most of our sponsors came very much in the infancy of this project. And we described what we were gonna do, and most of our supporters, they wrote checks and asked very few questions.